would you describe that round? It looked like you had a tough start, but you actually pulled it together and had a pretty decent round.
Yeah, I played all right. Would love to have played better. I would love to have not hit my tee shot out of bounds on the first hole to start my day. But I definitely did a lot of good things at times. Hit some really nice shots, made some really good swings, and so I'm hoping tomorrow, I can go into it and just sort of try to. I'll go back and revisit some of the holes that I played really well today, and try to think, what mindset was I in, what was my strategy on these kind of holes, and just go into it tomorrow. But I've played this course so many times that it's definitely a place where I'm very, very comfortable. Um, Being right around the lead on Sunday is never a incredibly comfortable feeling, but something that I love. It's kind of why we do this, to have a chance to win on Sunday. So I'm really excited to have another shot at it.
You've actually gotten it done out here, and a lot of guys who are right up there on this leaderboard haven't.
Hmm.
Do you kind of look at that sometimes and say, well, I should have a little bit of a leg up on some of these guys because I know what it takes
Yeah.
to
Um, I don't know. I mean, probably not. It's been. I mean, if I had won 3 weeks ago, maybe, but it's been a little while. So I mean, I definitely know what it takes, but I also know it's not easy to do. But I definitely like where I'm at, and like the way that my golf game feels, and obviously I'm very comfortable and love this place. So I'm excited, just excited for the opportunity against those guys that haven't won. If most of them are probably 15 years younger than me. So
You mentioned the tough start. You must have known what you did because you didn't look like you hit anything else bad all day. Certainly not off the tee. I mean,
yeah, I think it's is I just made it. I made a bad swing when it comes down to it, really. But I've made a lot of really good swings for the driver too. Like you said.
I think that was my point. Is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was an outlier.
Yeah, we had somebody in the group in front of us had to come back and re-hit, and so I think that I didn't do a good job of adjusting to, like, typically if you see somebody tee off, you've got about 10 minutes or so, whatever, and then he teed off, and then all of a sudden they announced my name. I was like, whoa, okay, we're going. So I didn't do a great job of adjusting to the different cadence of teeing off, and I think that's all it was, really.
A couple of T2s here, a T2 and a 2, and I mean,
Mhm.
I think that speaks to your comfort level on the golf course. Um, what is it about Wildlife that just seems seems comfortable?
I'm not really sure, to be honest, but I think that for some reason I'd say here in Colonial are two of my favorite golf courses on tour, and they're very similar golf courses. The fairways play really firm and fast. The rough is very tricky. You require some pretty good short game shots around the greens if you miss greens, and not necessarily ones where you need to bomb it. I hit it further than I did earlier in my career, but still definitely not considered somebody that bombs it. So yeah, just I haven't really read into it that much, but just a place that I like.
I don't know if you're proud of yourself or happy about it, but I guess how do you feel about how you came back from a tough start? I mean, that's not easy to do. I mean, it's part of that mental challenge you talked about, I think, a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. I think I said it yesterday. It's the psychology of high level tournament golf is the ultimate challenge, and it's so difficult, and that's why the guys that make it and are successful on the PGA Tour. That's why they do it, because they are better mentally, and you know, it's something that I'm just always working on. And so I feel like earlier on in my career it probably came easier than it does now. But it's just I love that side of the game, that it is so challenging, and that so few people can do it just right. And even when you feel like you're doing it just right, you still might hit one 30 yards right out of bounds on the on the first tee. You never know. Yeah, it's a game where every time you think you've got it, you don't. So yeah, I mean, going into tomorrow, I'm just feel like I'm still learning and trying to see how my body reacts to certain things, and that was a great feeling today to do that and have it not worry me at all.
Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Thank you
Good.
very much.
Thanks, guys.